Child hunger and child obesity are really just two sides of the same coin. Both rob our children of the energy, the strength, and the stamina they need to succeed in school and in life. And that, in turn, robs our country of so much of their promise. This is a direct quote from First Lady Michelle Obama speaking for the Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids Act signing. I believe this quote to be 100% true. Childhood obesity is a serious problem within our society and continues to increase each and every year. In this speech, I will speak on two main points: childhood obesity and how it is a problem, and how a healthier lifestyle is one of the solutions of this problem. I feel I am credible to speak on this topic as I am an exercise science major at Ball State University. A healthy lifestyle would benefit children by reducing the likeliness of childhood obesity and the risks that come along with the disease. This brings me to my first main point as to why childhood obesity is a problem. So let's talk about some statistics. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, also known as the CDC website, accessed on July 18, 2013, childhood obesity has more than doubled in children and tripled in adolescents in the past 30 years. In 2010, more than one-third of children and adolescents were overweight or obese. Just in the state of Indiana, 16.6% of children ages 2 to 5 were overweight and 14.2% were considered to be obese. More than 23 million American children and teenagers are considered overweight or obese. The American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, accessed July 18, 2013, states an unhealthy weight gain due to poor diet and lack of exercise is responsible for over 300,000 deaths per year. An annual cost to society for obesity is estimated at nearly $100 billion, with $14 billion due to childhood obesity. So how did we get there? The Let's Move website, accessed on July 18, 2013, states that 30 years ago, things were different. Kids walked to and from school, meals were home-cooked and were reasonable portions, children had recess and gym class, and fast food was consumed on rare occasions. Today, walks to and from school have been replaced by buses and car rides. Gym classes and sports teams within the school districts have been cut. Home-cooked meals are being replaced with fast food due to busy lifestyles. 1 in 5 children are consuming up to 6 snacks per day. Portion sizes are now 2 to 5 times larger, as well as beverage portions. 8 to 18-year-olds spend on average 7.5 hours a day using entertainment media, and only 1/3 of high school students get the recommended levels of physical activity. Some facts, according to the online newspaper, the Post-Tribune, accessed on July 18, 2013, states that experts fear that this generation of children might be the first to have shorter life expectancies than their parents, due in large part to childhood obesity epidemic. The American Heart Association, also known as the AHA website, accessed on July 18, 2013, states that not only are there physiological problems such as high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, that are affecting obese children, but also psychological problems such as low self-esteem, negative body image, and depression. There are also some health effects of childhood obesity. The CDC has 2 lists of immediate health effects and long-term. Some of the immediate health effects are risk factors for cardiovascular disease, such as high cholesterol and high blood pressure. They are more than likely to develop prediabetes, which in part puts them at high risk for development of diabetes. And they are at greater risk for bone and joint problems, sleep apnea, social and psychological problems. Some of the long-term effects are that they are more likely to be obese as adults. They are more than likely to develop heart disease, type 2 diabetes, have a stroke, different kinds of cancer, and osteoarthritis. The American Council on Science and Health, accessed on July 18, 2013, states that the American Cancer Society considers obesity the second largest cause of preventable cancer after cigarette smoking. Obesity also shortens the lifespan by 6 to 7 years. The Let's Move website, accessed on July 18, 2013, is a move to fight childhood obesity. In a sample of 5 to 17-year-olds, almost 60% of overweight children had a CVD risk factor and 25% had 2 or more. Childhood obesity hinders academic and social functioning, which could persist into adulthood. Studies show that obese children are not learning as well as those who are not obese, and that physical fitness has been shown to be associated with higher achievement. With all of these health effects and reasons our children are obese, I will discuss some simple lifestyle changes that could reduce childhood obesity. One of those changes is to eat healthier. This is a poster taken off the MyPlate website which is a website you can go to gain access about healthier ways of eating. This is a portion plate, and it states that more than half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables. You should rotate your daily proteins, and you should consume more whole grains and change your milk from skim to 1%. This is the second portion of the poster. These are each of the food groups, and it states different ways of adding these to your everyday meals. Down here, it states the portion sizes of each food group that you should contain. It also states that you should reduce your fat and sugar intake and have sweets on rare occasions, and that you should also eat seafood at least twice a week. Since my topic is childhood obesity, I also printed off a child's pyramid off of the My Pyramid website. It's the same concept. They have the same food groups. Down here they have the portion sizes for children and different ways to get your kids to eat healthier. The second lifestyle change that I will talk about is physical activity. Physical activity means movement of the body that expends energy. For health benefits, physical activity should be moderate or vigorous intensity and should be a mix of aerobic, anaerobic, resistance training, and flexibility. Some benefits of physical activity are that it increases your chances of living longer, you'll feel better about yourself, and it helps you stay at or get to a healthy weight. So how much is needed? Children and adolescents 6 to 17 years of age should get 60 plus minutes each day. Most of the 60 minutes should be moderate to vigorous aerobic activity and should be vigorous physical activity at least 3 days a week. Muscle strengthening activities such as climbing and bone strengthening such as jumping should be added 3 days a week as well. Young children ages 2 to 5 do not have a specific recommendation but should play actively 7 times a day. This activity could be in short bursts but not all at once. You should make it fun and suitable for their age, make physical activity a regular part of the day, and even get the family involved. Now let's wrap up what we have learned in this speech and touch up on a few key points. The main point of this speech was to persuade you as listeners to believe that childhood obesity is a major epidemic within our society and that a few simple lifestyle changes could change and forever alter the life of your child as they grow into adults. With all the side effects and health risks that come along with childhood obesity, I feel it is important to act now and be proactive rather than wait until it's too late. Obesity is preventable and can be reversed with just a few simple changes in your diet and in your daily activity. Don't wait until your child is already developing health problems to change. Get them started living a healthy lifestyle early so that they will live a healthier life later. Thank you.